It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne.
And some space here. There he goes, left side.
Travis Etienne.
Touchdown.
Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Mounties go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Saints at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, Things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's second down. But you look at this defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
To the air, Penix. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking to throw, Penix. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I bet we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Second and a couple. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll throw with Penix. They'll roll him out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
It's definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
On play action, they'll throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Now back to throw. That's caught. It's the former Colt, Paris Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Travis Etienne
With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
And the Mounties have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Kaiir Elam, he was the one that broke through quickly on that play and got him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Now Penix.
And that's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
But you look at this defense.
They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Saints nothing.
On to the second quarter. Memphis in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They're going to look to throw. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Don't play like that, CJ.
Set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Like, the bump is insane. You're so bad. You know? You're so bad. You're so bad.
The Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
You ain't smart no more. Even though people still bumping like that.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
I don't like that, hit me.
How you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. And the Mounties go up by 2 touchdowns.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score, Mounties 21, Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. How did he stay on his feet?
So even when he's getting tackled, you can't say step in. That is insane.
22 yards there, a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Miles Jack with a sack.
Second and 10. A play fake. Now Penix
On the move to his left.
and that's going to be incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
What are you doing?
Had a man open. He overshot him.
What are you doing, Cunningham? This is your fault. That's a touchdown, man. What are you doing?
They've got to be counting their lucky stars as this ball was overthrown.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
Nifty footwork at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And even 150 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
That eyes?
And the Saints are
You that serious?
here at their own 40-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense is encountering.
What are you doing this game, bro?
Here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
What are we doing this game, Cunningham?
Call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Flushed out right.
What are we doing?
Closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Okay, buddy.
10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Because, bro, what?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw now on first down. This will be caught by Brown. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
That's like insane.
Now 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Penix.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Penix.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Back to throw again. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Penix working out of the gun here.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Pat Fryermuth.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Cook able to escape, and he'll be stopped up at the 25.
This one has. Okay. Just, man, what did you do?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Oh, come on.
Really nice yardage.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get
Trying to figure out how that makes sense. LT wasn't even working tackles like
had to be
that.
figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Blankenship's kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission,
they did a step up.
able to get the field goal to cut
What you got going on this game? Fix that
shit. Offense feels pretty good about
it.
A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In motion right, Campbell. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he's not. Come on.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great.
Let's keep it a bug, Madden. Let's keep it a bug now.
They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Okay. 3 picks and 1 damage.
This one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped.
Madden just like Madden shit right now.
Interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense
Yes,
had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Get it out
on
on
the line, ready for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second and 3.
Okay.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
So, okay.
He got close.
All right.
He set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Eckler is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Steps away. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Pat Fryermuth, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
He just don't know how to throw the ball.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this to Baker.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
No, just not blocking.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Are you serious? DK is not catching that. DK is getting boxed by a linebacker. Okay. Alrighty.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the
Alrighty
secondary.
then. I like that. That's beautiful.
At this point in the game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Man, it's not getting boxed with no line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jonathan Grenard able to record his 5th sack.
That is insane.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Mounties are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Cook able to escape. They're able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
There's so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Here's Penix. Escaping the pressure right. That one tipped. And
You got to pick that.
What good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle with an amazing diving catch. And the Mounties have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now Penix. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Carter able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
The pass rush pressure is really starting to increase on the quarterback now. They bring him down for a sack and a big loss, and back him up further as he tries to lead a scoring drive in a one-possession game here late.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over once again.
No, terrible. What are you doing today, man?
When he threw his 2nd interception, I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
Just out here throwing whatever he feel like throwing.
We're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Big snapper.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up. But here the final this will be blown. Can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They are going for it. Penix. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their it is intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Looking for Campbell downfield.
He picked that? Come on. No shot, he just picked that off. He just picked that off. That's crazy.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions.
Cunningham, you selling it, man. You're doing terrible.
Think of how it is for his teammates. Because after the first few, you know they're going over to him. Hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to compete for
it's not going to cut it, bro.
Get another one picked off.
This man is just throwing.
Called by New Orleans, number 2.
It's been a bad game for him.
Stop with 35 seconds left to go.
What's going on?
2nd and 6 coming up. He's back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Able to find Jones. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting through pressure. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Flush to his right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
This ball intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adebo.
And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end,
I just really want to know what was going on that game.